Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving on the Maypen to Mandeville leg of Highway 2000. This section of the road is to open in a few days. Now I want to talk about the exits on this road. Now this section from Maypen to Mandeville is 23 kilometers long and it has two exits. One in Maypen at the Maypen interchange and one at tollgate where you have the toll plazas. Two exits. Now the entire highway project is 28 kilometers. 23 kilometers is the highway and the other 5 kilometers is the Melrose Hill bypass. So the highway, the toll section, you don't pay for the Melrose Hill bypass section, it's free. So the toll section is 23 kilometers, which is from Maypen to the Melrose Hill bypass. 23 kilometers of roadway and we have two exits. Now I think they should have more exits. One, it would have more people use the road. So let's talk about it. I understand it's a toll road, so it has to be strategically the exits and entrances so that you can go through the toll plazas, etc. But you can put an entrance to the highway and angle it in a way or put the spikes so that you can only get on the highway. You cannot get off the highway there. So that way you don't have persons coming off before the toll plaza illegally. Because that used to happen in Old Harbor. They would reverse down the stretch to avoid paying the toll. But they put the metal spikes there and that prevented that. So you can have for somebody to get on the highway at another point, but they can't exit until after they go through the toll plaza. So in other words, just put an entrance to the highway or put an exit, but don't have both, so that you don't have a case where somebody gets on the highway in, say, Clarendon Park and gets off at the Melrose Hill bypass and they don't pay toll. You can let's do it another way. This road that we're driving on is from Melrose Hill to tollgate. The road is still under construction, so that's why we're on this side of the road. You could have an entrance to this highway in Porous. Only an entrance, and put the metal spikes so people cannot come off in Porous. You can only enter the highway in Porous. And have another entrance in Clarendon Park. Only an entrance, not an exit. So you can get on the highway in Porous and head to Mandeville, to Maypen, and go through the toll plaza. No other exit on this side of the road. Same thing for Clarendon Park. You get on the highway, you can only head towards Maypen, meaning you have to go through the tollgate toll plaza. There are no more exits. That way you ensure that people go through the toll plaza and have to pay the toll. Put the metal spikes at those entrances so that people cannot come off the highway there illegally. That's not hard. You don't need a toll plaza and it can work. Do the same thing for the other side of the road. You go through the tollgate toll plaza, which is the only toll plaza. After you go through tollgate, there are no more tolls until you reach Melrose Hill. So it doesn't matter where you exit because you've already paid the toll. So you could have where people can come off the highway and exit only, and it's on the other side of the road. So if you got on the highway in Porous, you cannot exit there until you go through the tollgate toll plaza. Until you reach tollgate, there are no exits, only entrances. And the reverse for the other side. After you go through the tollgate toll plaza on the other side of the road now, you can exit in Porous or you can exit in Clarendon Park, not enter, just exit. And that can work, and that would encourage more people to use the highway. It would, because you can get to Porous so much easier now, and you're still paying the same toll because as it is now, you only have two entrances, two exits, Maypen and Clarendon Park. So if you're going to Porous You'd have to exit on the Melrose Hill bypass, go all the way around the bypass and come back down to go to Porus. Or exit in Maypen and drive on the old road. Just a suggestion. I'm not sure why they haven't done that. I mean, I'm not sure. And the same thing for the other sections of the highway. You have Innswood, a massive community is being built there. You have Bernard Lodge, but you don't have any exits on the highway for those areas. You don't have any entrances to the highway for those areas. No, the entrances are far more important to the highway than the exits, because the more people that get on the highways, the more people you're going to get toll money from. So if you had an entrance to the highway at, say, well, though that section of the highway is a little different because of where the toll plazas are located. You'd have to put toll plazas at those exits or entrances. But for Clarendon Park and Porus, you should be able to get on the highway and head to toll gate and pay the toll there. I think this section of the highway and a lot of other sections of the highway need more entrances. Just guys, let me know what you think. You can leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the video.